to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Rao
and Rob from Shikari.
Nice. I think I've almost interviewed you at every Danny Wimmer festival. There's a couple more you're gonna have to do, okay? And then I go do download. I know you're gonna be at download too. So I've never interviewed you in your home country, only here. So it's cool. And last time we talked about surfing in Costa Rica, and I just got back from 3 months in Costa Rica.
And I still haven't been yet.
See, now
I'm going for my birthday late next year.
There you go.
I mean, it's such a far. I don't know. I imagine it's still quite far from here, but it's probably easier for you to get to than it is for me.
It's easy from Florida.
Yeah.
Because it's like 2.5 hours.
Oh, right. Well, there you go. It's a bit more of an expensive trip for me from England. So,
no doubt.
So I have to wait for like a big opportunity to make it really worth it.
So I told you before the interview I was going to talk to you about a story about what happened to me.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
It happened 3 times. Well, four things happened to me. First, there was a really bad day with really bad rips that 2 surfers had to be saved by lifeguards. It was that bad. And I was okay in that, but then I wiped out on this wave, and the board hit my ribs, and I bruised my ribs. But I kept surfing. And I kept surfing every day because I'm only here for a while. I'm like, the ribs will get better. As long as they get better for festival season, I'm cool. But then, that didn't take me down. What took me down 3 times, jellyfish larva. Do you know about that?
No, but I feel like I should.
Everybody calls it sea lice. There's no such thing as sea lice. They're actually the jellyfish babies, and they get stuck in your rash guard and your board shorts. And imagine a bunch of jellyfish stinging you at once.
They can already sting when they're just larvae.
Oh, yeah, and it's bad. It's worse than a jellyfish sting.
You're really making me reconsider my,
I know, right?
my trip.
Right? And, I mean, like, my whole body was full. Just don't wear any clothes and you're good.
Okay.
Like, so go surfing at, like, the nude beach or something.
Well, surely there's a time of year that they spawn.
It's when it's windy and the water's cold. So that's your clue. If you go in the water and it's cold in Costa Rica, because you're on the equator.
Yes.
It makes Florida seem cold there. Okay, it's hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but there were festivals there. You guys should play Costa Rica, and then you don't have to plan a trip.
Oh,
you could go surfing while you play there.
I would love to so much. Yeah, our friend that we just did an interview with, Roberto, he's from Panama and was saying, we're just talking about how we've never been further south than North America. We've played some shows in Mexico, but that's as far as we've got. We've never got
So you could do the whole Central American tour, Costa Rica, Panama, Nicaragua, and you could like surf in all of them.
That would be amazing. I'd love that.
I have this idea too. Like,
we'll get
how
our
about
booking agent on it?
How about if you played a show surfing?
Like surfing, I don't know.
Yeah, you could have like a
big
GoPro.
To hold my drum kit.
Yeah. You get like a super wide board to put the kit on. You get a GoPro, and they get, they can catch everything.
We'd strum one chord and then fall off, I think.
Exactly. There you go. So, man, you're over here again. How does it feel? You never played Welcome to Rockville, did you?
No, I don't think so.
Did you ride on the Speedway?
We did. We were on a little buggy. Yeah, right.
How
right
wild
into our
is
dressing
that?
room.
You know, like,
The thing, like we got here and all our American crew were like, "Oh fuck, man, it's so cool. We're here. I can't believe we're on that actual racetrack. It's amazing." I'm like, "What? What? This means nothing to me. What's this? NASCAR?
NASCAR, yeah.
What
Like,
does that mean?
especially
What's that?
here in
Is it
Florida.
like
I mean,
Formula One.
this is what football is to the UK and Europeans.
Right.
NASCAR is. Like, it's like, this is like, you have these raging, like, fans that's they're all NASCAR. Like,
Yeah.
they're fanatics.
Roger, our guitar tech, said I have to say, was it raise hell and praise Dale?
That's
that a
it.
thing?
That's what you have to say.
Okay.
Because Dale, crashed and passed
Just
away
over there. Right?
Yeah.
Here on this track.
on this track.
Right.
And you can see why if you go out there. Like that wall, too, that's like vertical. I have my skateboard with me. I've been tempted to go out there, but they'll pull my media pass. So I might have to wait till after Slipknot's off.
Yeah. So if they kick you out, well, you've already
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
over anyway. There you go. So, and I also overheard, and I knew anyway, but you're playing at Download too, so that's badass. Maybe I'll have to see you there too, because I'll be there too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's our first time on the main stage at Download Festival.
Nice.
So we headlined Download Pilot, which was the first sort of tester festival.
I was
coming out.
at that one, I think.
Oh, right. Well, there you go. You know all about that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming out of COVID. So that was fantastic. And we played, in fact, Download Festival was the first ever major festival to put us on, to give us a go.
Wow.
So it'll be fantastic to be back. It's always good to be back there. We played it countless times now.
So what's a trip is that's a racetrack too, but when it's a festival,
is,
you don't
Darlington,
feel like you're at a racetrack here. And I
Yeah.
have a trivia question for you too to ask all the bands, especially the ones that aren't from the U.S. Do you know why all the seats up there are colored?
Does it to make it look like there are people in them?
Very good. Ding, ding, ding. You get to
Yeah.
still play at the festival now.
Yeah, I was actually having this conversation with someone else earlier, and we didn't know the answer, but hazard a guess that's what it was.
That's what it is right there.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your newest music, because you got some cool remixes and a lot of cool shit going on. So let's talk about that. Tell us.
Yeah, the companion album to A Kiss for the Whole World got two remixes, Goldfish and Bloodshot. We've been playing Goldfish remix on the UK tour that we just did, and it was kicking off. It'll be interesting whether it goes down as well here.
So the
Being
fans
drum-based.
over there, your hometown fans, they like the remix then, huh?
Yeah, very much so.
So tell us a little bit of how it's different and why people should definitely check it out.
Well, we're still umming and ahhing whether to play it over here because, it's 170 BPM, it's dance music, it's drum and bass, and America is still sort of reluctantly getting into it, shall we say. So there's
Right.
definitely some movements being made now, but yeah, they prefer the sort of headbanging 140 dubstep kind of area.
But you'd be surprised at Danny Wimmer festivals. I
Yeah.
think it's a different crowd at Danny Wimmer festivals. You could have bands that just don't even belong at this festival, and the crowd will be insane.
Well, so today we're playing our oldest single, Sorry Not a Winner, but halfway through we'll switch it up and do a remix of it, a drum and bass remix. So we'll see how that goes, and if the audience like it, and then when we come back later in our year for our headline tour, then we'll know that we can add in a lot more of those kind of remixes, and knowing that they'll go down well.
You know where those remixes would be loved at a festival? Costa Rica. That's the type of festival that they have there. There were 3 festivals there while I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
One that was directly on the beach. I didn't even know it was happening. I'm hanging out in my place, and I hear, this loud stuff going on. I'm like, what is that? Because Costa Rica. It's not like that. And so caught my attention. So I'm walking towards the sound, and I'm walk on the beach, and there's this huge festival going on. I'm like, shit, I can't get away from these festivals no matter where I go.
That's amazing.
But it would fit in because it's that type of stuff. I want to bring a metal festival to Costa Rica, but they do love the electronic and house and all that stuff there. So
Nice.
there you go. Tell me, what is your most memorable story playing in the U.S.?
Oh my goodness.
See, that's hard, right?
Well, I was watching one of our earliest tour diaries the other day, and when we played
Garfield.
Yeah.
Garfield. That's the Garfield, New Jersey. That's the one I was
Yeah.
thinking of. Yeah.
I know exactly where that is, too, because I'm from
Yeah.
Jersey.
There you go.
And what was it? It was like some old like
It's like
community
a
hall or
community
something.
hall
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
And then some kid got like hit with a baseball bat or something, and the show didn't almost go ahead, and then the PA broke.
It turned out, yeah, so when we had gone out to get food, and when we came back, our tour manager at the time was like, oh man, it's chaos. This guy's got hit by a baseball bat, there's police here, and turned out he was just being an idiot and smacking a keg with a baseball bat. It rebounded and hit himself in the head. And yes, like the local,
Oh my God,
the
that's
local
great.
cops had turned up just because, you know, there was some noise going on and they just wanted to check that no one was causing any trouble, and they weren't, and so they moved on. And that it wasn't half as dramatic as our tour manager made it sound out.
I think he was just trying to replace Clown in Slipknot so he could play Welcome to Rockville.
That's probably what it was, yeah. But no, it ended up being the sweatiest gig we've ever played because there wasn't any air conditioning in the room. All they had was like 2 big fans, and the did absolutely fuck all. And so I think all 4 of us ended up by the end of the gig just in our underpants.
Wow.
I was just sweating hard. And the PA was so small, all that there was going through it was the electronics and vocals.
Yeah.
Like, not even the kick drum was going through it or anything.
Welcome to the U.S.
Yeah, but it was great, you know, like we've got, like, it's clearly...
madness.
It was madness. Yeah. It clearly made an impression on us because we still
Those are
remember
the
it all
fun
these, like, 20 years later. So
Right? Those are the fun, memorable times. Let's tell everybody how they can reach out to you and connect on socials, on the web, check out your new music, buy your merch, all that cool stuff.
Yeah, all available at entershikari.com. If you want to come see us live, then we're going to be back here in October, November.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you can reach us on all the standard Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, so on and so forth, Facebook. Yeah.
Nice.
Check
Well,
us out.
I'm so stoked that you're here at Welcome to Rockville. It's going to be iconic, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.